One person does spring to mind. I won't say his name, but he he's
Is it Boris Johnson?
he, not quite. Let's call him John.
Jonas Bonson.
But he said, now you're going to go, shit, I'll get a disclaimer because what the story you're about to tell, it was not
It
Boris
was not
Johnson.
him. It was not him. Although you do know him, but we'll
Yeah.
talk about that later.
But yeah, he commented, went through the stage, he commented, he's gone now. Well, I don't know whether he's
Gone
gone,
where?
but he just doesn't comment anymore. But he was commenting on every video, the same thing. Please do please do a video with wet jeans on.
Oh my! And you did?
No.
Oh, okay. Hi, welcome to Shoot Your Shot. I am Rob Buckhaven, and this is the show where we are asking questions and shooting shots. So it's pretty much what it says on the tin. Now, let's dive in with my first guest. You know her from TikTok. She has amassed over 800,000 followers on TikTok. Instagram, over 200,000, over 70 million likes. Enough of the stats. Let's get into the woman herself. Not in that way. It's not that kind of show. Clara Batten.
Hi.
How are you?
Really
What's
good now.
new? Yeah, I know.
Really good now.
Okay, let me take you through what this show's about.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so we have 10 shots to get through, right?
Fine.
You don't necessarily know what they are. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. And so you can stop at any time. I'm not forcing you to drink any of them. You can just say, no, I can't go on.
We'll be all right.
I think we'll be all right, which is why I got you on as the first ever guest.
Yeah.
Because I knew that
You're
would be the
gonna be
case.
like, and you'll be on next time as well. On the time
You're on,
after.
are you booked in for the next 6 episodes in the series? Okay, so, and they gradually get sort of worse and worse. And by worse, I mean stronger. But I picked them because they represent a time in your life. So they represent every question I'm going to ask you. There's a story with that shot.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, are we good?
Yeah, we're
Fine.
great.
Well, let's tuck in with the first one. We have a Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc from Kiwi from New Zealand. Cheers. Let's do a cheers every time.
Cheers.
Cheers, love.
Cheers,
Down it. You also
blow it. What's that? I was literally like,
I don't know. That's another show. That is. That's
maybe you
blow
should do
your
that
shot.
next time.
Blow your shot. Did I even say the name of the show? It's Shoot Your Shot.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
you
good.
did.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my goodness. I'm in the drinks industry and I'm not even doing that. That is brilliant.
Oh,
It's a lovely one. So this is fantastic. So this is Marlborough Heartland,
just
New Zealand.
love
I love
a
it.
New Zealand soap.
Yeah, I love it. And so why I picked this was because this is your drink of choice before you turn to rum and coke.
Yeah.
Before all the TikTok stuff happened, I remember that, this was your drink of choice. You go to any bar.
Well, my drink of choice in any bar was a house white wine, which to your disgrace. No, you hated it basically.
Yeah, you were in disgrace.
Yeah, I was in disgrace. You hated me.
Hated it. Yeah, Yeah.
But yeah, it was. But early 20s, living in London, you're trying to cut costs.
Yeah.
But then, if someone else was paying, I'd quite happily take a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc
Any day,
any day,
like today,
day long.
Exactly.
But then now, if I do drink white wine, I always order a glass of that, but not as a session drink.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. And this isn't chilled too much, but you love it chilled, don't you?
Yeah.
Temperature's massive for you.
Yeah, temperatures.
Okay.
Although I would not put ice in a nice wine.
Oh my God, ice in wine.
I used to put ice, no soda mine, so tick.
Okay.
For me.
Wow. No longer in disgrace.
No longer in disgrace. Only loads of ice.
But let's get to the next shot.
Yeah, let's
get to the next shot. Get rid of those. Get rid of those. We should probably have someone doing it for us, but we'll just do it ourselves, whatever. We're in a bar.
When do we ever have
When do we ever have free run of a bar?
I know. Let's
That
not
could be
get anyone.
dangerous.
Let's not get anyone else in to do it for us.
So many's
In fact,
the
where
time.
is that guy? Don't worry, we're fine. We're absolutely fine.
Many's the time we've gone. Can you imagine if they just locked us in? We just got locked into a bar.
Yeah, at 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Here you go.
I did not drink this during lockdown.
No. So I chose this because I thought we'd have one non-alcoholic one, and this represents for me the fact that you cook with loads of garlic, chili.
You give me a garlic and chili and ginger
No,
shot.
so this is ginger. So this is a ginger shot. Because I thought this is perfect for lockdown because you cook with a lot of that. This is your staple.
But I like, I like
Well,
ginger.
just get it down you first.
I'm not sure. Cheers, then.
Cheers. You're gonna look me in the eye.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Do it again.
I was worried it was going to spill, but it doesn't have alcohol in, so I might just do it on purpose. Cheers,
Down the hatch.
then.
But this is kind of really
Down the hatch.
invigorating, apparently. Oh my god. It tastes like it's got garlic in as well.
Oh my word.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that.
All right,
That's really-
watering.
That actually tastes like it's got chili in it.
That's what raw. I feel like I'm breathing
my goodness.
fire
Why am I doing the shots with you?
because it's your idea.
Okay.
Oh God. I thought, when
That's
people
horrendous.
do ginger shots.
Yeah, it's just the ginger.
No, I
Usually,
thought
no.
that they normally mix it with like honey, like they make it a sort of botanical
This is just
thing.
pure, but it tastes like it's got it tastes like it's got garlic in it as well. Which is
No,
actually
not
perfect for what I was
garlic.
going to say.
I think ginger, maybe chili, but fresh ginger is spicy.
That is spicy.
That
Yeah, because
is-
it's got the same chemical.
Now I'm liking it at the back of the throat.
Do you know what?
Steady.
It's warming my mouth now.
Yeah,
it's
it's
actually
nice
quite nice.
now.
But
I
it's
could
got
do
the
without my
same.
hands.
But do you know it's got the same chemical as similar chemical to garlic, but just dialed not to garlic to chili, but dialed down.
Which, by the way, is you know how chili's addictive. I don't know if you know that.
No.
Well, I'm addicted to chili, so I'm going to say it is.
Okay.
But
Right.
then I actually
Well, you
looked
just
into it, and actually it is really addictive, and it's because chili has a thing that releases endorphins
Yes.
in
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
brain, which makes
Yeah.
you want to eat it more. And then the more you eat, the more easy you can palatable it is to
What kind of is this a science show?
Sorry.
I think this is actually a scientific show now.
Yeah. Now it is.
Oh my god, we're covering all bases.
let's just do all
we're
of it.
covering like
Let's do-
entertainment, sort of.
We're on the way.
More
to
science.
that.
More science.
drinks. for
Yeah,
that.
more drinks. Let's do that. Tell us a funny story about, because I know you've met loads and loads of celebrities back in the day
Yeah.
and now as well. But tell us, so Jude Law, Robbie Coltrane, like Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Weirdly, talking of Jude Law, last night I was actually hanging out with Sadie Frost
What?
randomly
Where?
at the Groucho.
No.
Yeah. So it's always the Groucho. So it's just a cool place. Yeah, she was sitting at the next table, and we were just our tables were so close. We got chatting to her.
That is
her mate,
weird.
and then we were just chatting to him. So yeah, and that's where I first.
Did
met
you
Jude
tell her
Law.
about you
No.
meeting Jude?
No.
Right. But who did you think he was? Because you didn't think he was Jude.
I thought he was Paul Nichols when I first met him,
and
because
explain
I'd
who
just
Paul
done a
Nichols
film.
is.
I'd just done a film with Paul Nichols. Google Paul Nichols.
He's the one he was in EastEnders.
He was in
Joe from
EastEnders, and actually, everyone who I've shown, when I've Googled and shown the photo, I've said, "Doesn't he look like a
yeah,
young Jude Law?"
yeah.
not
like,
young,
he
he
was
wasn't that
hot.
much
He was
hot. And because I'd just done this film with Paul Nichols the week before,
yeah.
when I was at the Groucho, and I turned around and Jude was in there, he was like, he wasn't flirting, he just looked as if he recognised me. So he was like, he held a drink and he was like, and I turned
You're like,
around.
oh, Paul.
Yeah, and I was thinking, so I walked over and I went, "Hey, Paul," and he went, "No, Jude."
He's like,
And then
I
at
don't
that
get that all the
moment,
time, by the way, before you ask.
And then at that moment, I went, "Oh shit, that's Jude Law." So then I
That
went,
is,
sorry, I thought you were someone else.
and that was pre-Sienna Miller, wasn't it? That was pre...
That was just after
Oh,
Sadie, just before Sienna. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. So you were kind of, meeting
wasn't-
him before.
Yeah.
No, God, I wasn't saying anything.
Jeez.
You just had a drink.
Yeah.
Wow, like we're about to do now.
Yes.
Okay, next.
So you didn't hear much about my acting. I'm just like going on.
Yeah, I think we've heard enough.
Yeah, we've heard
We've
enough
I think
about.
we've heard enough of that. No, but is there anything we'd recognise you in? What were you in?
No.
Casualty?
Right, next.
No, but you were in some things.
No, I was in. I was in the other one, not Casualty.
Oh,
Holby City.
Holby City.
London
London's
City.
burning. That was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the
Right,
thing.
right.
Holby City.
And what
I
were
was in.
you in that?
I was a woman who's pregnant who is losing her baby Like,
Were you not quite young to do that?
no, I was at the time 21.
Oh, right. I thought this was just after.
No, no, no,
Right,
no.
right.
So I was,
Because you could have been the baby. You know what I mean? Instead of the
yeah, I mean,
in a way.
19 and a half years previously.
You're like, I know I have breadth of range, but
yeah, I
maybe.
should now put that on my CV.
Yeah,
Playing age 25 to 35 in 6 months. 25
like,
to 35, yeah, right.
but also-
Sorry, no, forget that.
Yeah,
Any casting directors are watching,
also, like,
35 to 45.
But also, like, forget the 6 months. You're like, sorry, did I say 25? Oh, God,
Yeah.
no.
Sorry, just 6 months and 35 to 45.
You're like, put a bonnet over my head and you would be
And
really surprised.
You wouldn't even double take.
Put me in a pram.
A bonnet, like people have those nowadays.
Yeah, put me in a Victorian bonnet and I'm a
Yeah.
baby. So, okay, so but what was this episode with? Come to the episode with Jude Law, Heath Ledger, Robbie Coltrane.
Episode. Oh, yeah.
Episode.
Yeah. So, so we're at the Groucho again. This was a different. No, this wasn't the night that Jude was there. It was a different night, and it was Robbie Coltrane, and I went over and sat with them. And they just invited me over. I didn't just go over to her table and sit down with them.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Robbie, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Robbie is like, we just got chatty at the bar, and he said, "Oh, come and join us."
And you're like, Paul Nichols.
And I was like, Paul? And he was like, no, Jude.
You're like, where's
And I was
Robbie?
like, no, Robbie, right? and then we turned up, and then me and Terence actually went and joined them. And then, as per usual, I missed my train because I'm still living in Tunbridge Wells at the moment.
That last train, yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, I'll figure out what to do in a bit. Like,
Yeah.
as I always do, like just.
Yeah, it's like whatever.
And then he said, "Oh, don't worry, I'll get you one of the rooms at the Covent Garden Hotel. That's where we're all staying because we're filming tomorrow in London. We're starting off this classic car documentary, which starts in London and we go across the country. So we're staying here." And I was like, "Are you sure?" And he said, "Yeah, you can't be, stranded in London without a last train."
Nice, because I think
So-
I had stranded you in London
Probably.
at that point. Yeah.
And then we went. Then we went to the Covent Garden Hotel, walked in, and as we walked in, he was like, "Hi, can I please get this young lady a room? Just put it on my bill."
Yeah.
And then Heath Ledger walked in behind me, and then R.I.P. to both of them, by the way.
Oh God, yeah.
I know, right?
God.
What the hell?
Pattern,
Anyways,
pattern emerging.
so then, I know, no one
Like,
ever meet me.
Yeah, everyone's like, what downing tools? Like,
you're
bye.
like, "Oh, it's that time. Well, it was great to
Yeah.
have you on."
Who is this backup guest? Okay,
And then,
before hold that
yeah.
thought. Let's do another shot because my mouth.
That
is
was it.
dry.
Anyway, that was it.
No. Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was it. And then,
Okay.
and then Heath Ledger tried to get a room, and then they said, "Sorry, this lady's just
You
taken
got
it,"
his
and he
room.
was like, "All right, bye," and then walked
Well, it
out.
sounds like he needed it more than you though.
Yeah, I know. I should have really given it up to him.
And Robbie,
I should have
you a
given
towel
my
hat.
room up to Heath Ledger, but Robbie Coltrane got it for me. So
Is a sentence you never thought you'd be saying at the time, but you've said a lot since.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've said it too many times. In fact, there's no need to watch every podcast because that story comes up every
No,
time.
I thought I was asking
No, I'm
something different.
joking.
Okay,
it's not.
good.
It's not
good.
in that.
Yeah,
'Cause
I've
most
broken
people
a
haven't read
story.
my books.
Okay,
So
we'll
they
come to
don't
your
even
book in
know
a
about
minute.
it.
Let's go to the next shot. Right.
Right,
So let's
so-
clear those out the way. Clear those out the way. Clear this out the way. So this doesn't look like it, but this is an elevated rum and coke.
Ooh.
So this is a very special version.
It's
So I
my
know rum-
drink, not
Okay,
quite
let's
like
do it.
this. It normally looks black, but
Turn it. Mm-mm.
oh yes,
Oh,
oh yes.
so that's got. I
that
think
lime.
that's got a syrup. The lime, slightly peppery as well. Oh, I like
Oh,
that.
that is really nice.
That's the different one. Sorry.
That's Havana 7, right?
Yeah, exactly. You like 3, don't you?
I normally have Havana 3, which is what I did write to you in my email.
So we have upped the ante and given you something better.
But
So you're
thanks.
welcome.
Oh gosh, I
You're
feel
actually
so
welcome.
privileged.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of budget here, which isn't spent on me. It's spent on you and
Or
your
me.
Havana 7. spent on that. Okay, we've got to get into it.
Right.
Okay, I know you're asked all the time about TikTok and how you got into it, but just give us like one sentence on how you got into it, because that is interesting.
Adam, my husband, made me try a TikTok dance trend, which took me about 3 hours, and then eventually I caught the bug.
It's amazing. And I remember the first one you did, or one of the first ones you did, was that putting out the bottles in the bin.
Oh yeah. My first lip sync.
That was brilliant. My
Yeah.
parents loved that one as well.
Yeah, I
They loved
remember
it.
getting 19,000 views on that,
Going,
and
wow.
literally going,
It's gone viral.
yeah, I felt like
viral.
that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
So do you get, so let's skip to all the stuff that you can probably get definitely in your book and on other podcasts.
Yeah.
So what, do you get a lot of weirdos following you?
I'm very fortunate in that I have heard a lot of, particularly women, say that they get creepy people in their DMs,
Yeah.
like that loads of people sort of like dick picked, like
yeah.
really,
Yeah.
really
Sorry about
quite
that.
sort of horrible things. But
was-
I don't.
yeah.
I'm sort of put out that people don't think that.
No, I'm actually a bit offended.
Yeah, I'm a bit offended. I'm like,
what-
what's wrong with me?
Yeah, don't say that
No,
because
no,
you will
no,
get
no,
an
no,
influx
touch
now.
wood, I don't
You're like,
need
no,
it,
I don't want it
I'm
anymore.
alright, I'm
Yeah, I
alright.
used to think that.
But no, I actually don't have many, but one person does spring to mind. I won't say his name, but he he's
Is it Boris Johnson?
not quite. Let's call him John.
Jonas Bonson.
But he said, now you're going to go, shit, I'll get a disclaimer because what the story you're about to tell, it was not Boris
It was not
Johnson.
him. It was not him. Although you do know him, but we'll
Yeah.
talk about that later.
But yeah, he commented, went through the stage, he commented, he's gone now. Well, I don't know whether he's
Gone
gone,
where?
but he just doesn't comment anymore. But he was commenting on every video, the same thing. Please do something, please do a video with wet jeans on.
Oh my! And you did?
No.
Oh, okay. We've got to get to the next.
Right.
We've got to get to the next shot.
Or
Which-
one of the times he said, when you reach 100,000 followers, can you lie in a bath of baked beans with jeans on? It was always with jeans on.
Oh,
and I was
right.
like,
You're
I
right,
just
you're like-
ignored them all. And then loads of my followers used to comment on it and go, yeah,
Do it.
like,
do it.
seriously, what the hell's with the jeans? Anyway, right, what's the
Okay,
next shot?
next. We've
Right,
got to
get that out of the way.
Yeah, let's get that. So I see you're wearing jeans today.
Yeah.
Are they wet?
Only if
Are they-
you, only if
is
you
that baked
pour some
bean?
Aperol.
That would look like a baked bean. On them, so.
A baked bean.
Hey, baked bean, because that's what he wanted.
Yeah, he just
You're
wanted
like, I'm
a
not going
baked
to do
bean.
loads. I'll do one.
I would have done that.
He'd be like, I can't even see it. What's there?
Yeah. Does that get you off?
Yeah, geez.
That
Stop
one.
bothering me until tomorrow. Okay, so next shot. So we've got Aperol here because I
One
know
of my favourites.
so many of your videos, and this leads really nicely onto the next thing. So let's have it
Good, I'm
first.
glad something does.
So am I. I must say, I've never shot at it before. That's lovely. So
just
refreshing.
Love.
So what can we expect for you next? Is it going to be more of that or what?
Yeah, do you know what? I really love mixing it up. So long as the general theme is comedy, it's, I love doing the reaction videos. I love doing the lip syncs. I love doing the Trump or drunk woman. I love, because if I did the same thing, if I did a food video
You'd
every
be
day,
bored.
I'd be so bored.
Yeah.
And also, I sort of need to gear myself up to it. I'm like, I haven't done one for 5 days of those. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I can feel like it's
because you
a bit
have to have that
fresh.
energy, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then I love nailing a lip sync, so that takes a lot of time. But then once you do it, it's really satisfying.
So next shot. Let's go on to the next shot because we're only on number 5.
Yeah.
So, on to the next shot. I've kind of lost count.
I know, I just can't remember.
Who cares? Right, so let's move all this.
Okay, not this. Let's it's like it's a bit like a bottomless brunch. I just
Should that be the name of the program?
I'm just going to keep that there for a bit.
Okay.
Let's not be silly.
Okay, so the next one is a posh take on a spicy margarita. So this is their...
And it's using that.
It's using El Rayo tequila, and this is bell pepper juice.
Oh, this...
And tequila.
And chili.
And chilies. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness. I'm feeling like nice and warm.
Warm, not pissed, but merry. Oh my God. Oh, I wish I hadn't found it so quickly.
We've got that.
Oh, great.
We've got the whole thing. It's part of the bottomless brunch.
It actually tastes like
it's lovely. I love this. This is delicious. So this is on their list. So this is the Royal Cocktail Exchange, which I'm going to actually say at the end where we are and give all the details. What are you doing?
I just wanted more.
I know, I do as well. Can you pour mine? Okay, so in terms of questions, chose this because you love a spicy margarita when you're writing particularly.
This looks great.
Because I think I know, but this kind of represents where we are. Okay, not spicy margarita, but you do you love tequila.
Spicy margarita.
But what I'm not okay. So what I was going to ask is, how has your content so we've established how it's evolved. What's next for you? What's next down the track? Because also you must have had loads of pinch me moments from now. You must have had what's the best?
So pinch me moments so that's come from all of this. Well, firstly, a couple of my sketches just got shown on TV and stuff, which is amazing. Got shared by
Loose Women.
Loose Women, BBC Breakfast. A couple of celebrities shared my stuff, and then it just started sort of gaining traction. And the pinch me moments have basically been a film director who's now a very good friend, Chris, got in touch and asked me to audition for a comedy Christmas film, and then I auditioned for... This is actually more of a pinch me moment than the director getting in touch, because I auditioned for the casting director of the last 13 Bond films, and I've been out of the business for 20 years, and I was like...
Are you the new James Bond?
Yeah.
Are we breaking a story here? Oh my God. They've really gone off brief, actually, haven't they?
Yeah, well, nowadays.
Like
Anyone.
They can't.
Anything goes.
Yeah. God.
But yeah, so the no, I'm not. Disclaimer,
Right.
I'm not.
Okay.
But I am the next Bond girl. No, I'm not.
Yeah, because oh my God.
Oh my God.
But like, I
me.
love that.
Yeah.
Because you bring a comedy element to it as well.
Yeah, comedy, 42-year-old overweight woman.
You're not overweight, don't be ridiculous.
Let's get into that.
Yeah,
no. I'm joking.
Yeah. No.
And
That's you looking at the camera.
So that was a pinch me moment.
Yeah.
And then the other pinch me moment was obviously getting the HarperCollins getting in touch and me thinking it was a piss take, and then 2 years later having the book published by them. My book.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
And didn't you write a lot of it on your phone?
I wrote most of it on my phone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I remember standing by the fire with we
need to wrap this up.
Oh yeah, with two kids just basically arguing about Lego, and I was standing there writing my book between them, going, no, don't do that, don't do that, and I was like, I'm on chapter 3, and Adam was like, what?
To the average onlooker, it just looks like you're ignoring your kids and writing a really long text.
yeah, I'm actually writing a book. They're like, yeah, of course you are.
I'm writing on WhatsApp. So
right.
Okay, next. So the next one, let's put that away.
That's one of my favourite tequilas.
You can have that on hand if you want.
Yeah, thank you.
So, the next one is actually just tequila. So we have tequila. This we can pour ourselves. We don't need anyone to do it for us. So do you mind using the same glasses, or should we have some others?
Go for it. It's hot.
I love the way there's no ceremony now.
It's just all for one and one for all.
This is El Rayo tequila, who I love.
I do too.
Do you know it?
Yeah, they sent me a bottle.
Oh my goodness! Yeah,
and then before I had a chance to review it and do any content, we finished it in a weekend. Seriously,
on what?
Really bad.
How do you drink it?
And then I had with tonic. They sent me tonic. And then it was so nice on its own that we ended up just drinking it neat.
Okay, cheers. So this is just pure El Rayo tequila, which I love. It's two English guys, and this has got ginger sherbet on the rim. So I'm trying to say that it's not just a kind of like, yeah, let's get pissed. It's actually really elevated. It's actually
And
lovely
actually, this
flavors.
goes really well with tonic. This tequila.
Tequila, like a tea and T&T.
T&T.
Yeah, I love a T&T.
Oh.
Okay, so the question I've linked to this one is, what's next for you? So you're doing a lot of TikTok stuff, but I know you're also writing as well. So what's that all about?
Yeah, the main thing, so I have a writing partner for comedy, not TikTok, that's just me, but for comedy projects that I've got going on. I've got a writing partner who's also one of my best friends. And she...
Not your best friend, but yeah.
One of.
Yeah, one of.
Yeah.
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 And she and I are... What we mainly want to get off the ground in the immediate future, is our sitcom, which we've written a pilot episode and a breakdown of the next 5 episodes. So we really need commissioners to read it. Production companies have loved it. We've not had a bad word, which I'm really surprised about, because it, you'd expect some constructive criticism. We had a few very high-profile production companies read it.
We're doing Pink Gin now.
Great, one of my favourites. And they've all really loved it, and they said that commissioners with comedy are being a bit crap at the moment, and we need an in, or we need a few sort of famous people attached.
Oh, they always say that, don't they?
And although...
But hang on, you are the famous person.
It's steady. And although Boris Johnson will be playing Jeremy's dad in it.
What? Hang on, what?
Yeah. He agreed to it in our first meeting.
Could you also just tell us about that as well? What happened there? How did you meet Boris Johnson?
Carrie was just following me, and
Cheers,
I was
by the way, this is Pink
her.
Gin, which I know that you love.
I love Pink Gin.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And this is their own special one, 58 & Co. I've never tried it, actually.
Apple and hibiscus.
Oh, apple and hibiscus.
Oh, I love that.
That's really fruity as well, isn't it? It's lovely.
That's why I like
That's
a pink
delicious.
gin. Pink gin tonic. I like the tannins from the tonic with the slight fruity sweetness from the pink.
Sort of a gin,
no,
any
that's
gin,
really
but
good.
this is delicious.
Yeah,
absolutely
really,
delicious.
really delicious.
And you don't need much to. Anyway, let's crack on with your.
Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah.
And we're just following each other on social media, and then
He took you to Checkers though.
Yeah, I was actually going through a bit of anxiety, not to put a damper on things, but
Yeah, all right, keep it light.
back in 2021, when I was writing the book and I had auditions, and then I was filming the film, I just had so much on, and I started getting quite anxious, and I just wasn't myself. So I took a break from social media, and I did a video where I was trying to hold it together, but I wasn't doing a very good job of it. And it took me a day to post it, and I thought, no, you know what, sod it, I'm going to do it.
You've got to take the rough with the smooth.
Yeah, and I'm also going to take that time off. But it's really important that people see that people who do comedy aren't necessarily always that.
Yeah, like fun. Yeah,
and that we all go, through our struggles or whatever. Not saying cheers. Not saying that it's comedians or a certain bit, but that everyone can go through whatever. And Carrie was one of the first people to reach out when she saw that video.
That's really nice.
Yeah, and she just messaged me and said, look, Clara, just want to thank you for all the laughs over the last couple of years. Like, you're a firm favourite in our household. And
oh, yeah, because weren't you one of the only TikTok people that Boris would actually watch? No, but didn't they say that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to quote unquote, but yeah.
He did. He did.
Yeah.
And then they invited you round to Checkers just before he left office.
Yeah. 5 days before he left office, we went for dinner there. And we thought it was going to be like some party.
Loads of people. Yeah,
loads of people. And there was like the 4 of us in the Rose Garden. And I was like, this is awesome.
You're like, this is the best case scenario. That's amazing. And then
sex.
This is the best sex you've ever had.
We did stay over, but not like that. Not like that.
Like, it's a big house.
Yeah, so that was fun, and we visited them in their place in Oxfordshire a
So
couple of
you're
months
like
ago.
proper friends with them.
Oh, they're so nice,
That's
though. They really are
that's
nice.
okay. So next shot, and I think we're on to our last two now. Oh, last three. Right, so we've got.
It's a good palate
Look at this.
cleanser
It's
between.
freezing. Look at that. Look at that.
Now,
Chill.
I tell you what, I do love Jaeger.
Do you? Okay,
Yeah.
so interestingly, lots of people when I say Jägermeister on its own go, oh, I know it in a Jaeger bomb, but I don't know. I've
Yeah,
never had
of
it
course,
on its
but
own.
I'm not 17.
But what they are suggesting is have it fresh from the freezer. So just keep it in the freezer. And even the shot
But
glasses.
you know what? I have had Jaeger on its own without it being from the freezer.
Have you ever had it frozen?
I have had, no, never.
So this is the first time. Okay, let's see.
And
What
Jaeger
I don't think
is
I have either.
nice on its own.
Yeah,
but
I think let's have a go.
I've never had it frozen.
Oh, that's lovely. It's really smooth. You know, before it's quite edgy.
My
Before that's
goodness.
actually really, genuinely, really smooth. That's delicious. Because you know,
I normally put a face after a shot.
yeah,
Genuinely.
this is just smooth
I
as
think
anything.
actually all shots should be from the freezer.
It sounds like we're on their payroll, but, but it's genuinely really surprising.
But no, I think it's because I'm a sucker for really cold stuff.
You love an ice cube.
I mean,
You've
we
never
do.
met an ice cube you didn't like. And this is so, and this is their branded glasses as
But
well.
the thing is, you did say at the start of this show that I'm obsessed with ice and I'm obsessed with temperature.
Yeah.
And so why aren't I putting all my spirits in the freezer?
Why are you not doing that? Rum, like, can you imagine just rum in the freezer? But also your glassware.
All
Put
that
your
pink
glassware.
shit- Stop
But
it!
put your
You're actually
glassware.
going to make me have an orgasm.
Yeah, honestly, stop. Like Harry Met Sally.
Yeah,
For a really old reference.
yeah.
Really old, unsexy
no,
reference.
yeah, for no one who's actually going
Tom
to
Hanks.
watch
Meg
this.
Ryan. Yeah. Yeah, not our demo for this show. So for this one, I represented this because I wasn't sure whether you would go, oh God, no, I'm not, I don't want to do this. So this is representing the challenges of your life.
No,
And
yeah,
there must
I do
have been, because
actually.
everyone looks at your thing and it's super successful and they think, oh, well, she's had it easy. But actually you must have had some challenges going alongside it. What have they been? Not to bring this down.
I don't
but
think people do look at me and think, "Oh, she must have had
they
it
totally
easy."
do.
What
They
do you
look at
mean?
anyone who's flying high because you've got nearly 1 million followers.
Oh yeah,
and they go,
but how do
oh,
you
she
get
must have...
to 1 million followers?
Yeah, of course, but you've
That's the thing.
risen very fast.
But yeah, risen fast, but not earned money from it for years.
See, no one knows that though.
Yeah, I know. I
That's
think
the thing.
everyone just thinks as soon as you get a couple of 100,000 followers,
Oh,
that's
you're
it.
minted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I only started earning good money from it last year, and I've been doing it since 2020.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you've been successful for years before that. You know, you were successful almost instantly. So to hear,
Define successful.
but to hear that you've only just started making good money from it.
Oh
is
yeah.
kind of
Since
bizarre.
probably TikTok started paying, like rewarding their creators. They call it the rewards program. So they pay per view and they pay you for.
That sounds like porn. Is that
Sort
no.
of is.
Okay.
No.
Are you on? What's that?
No, but maybe I should. No, but
OnlyFans.
Basically, it's they started rewarding for views, for interaction, for shares, all of those sort of things, which other platforms don't. So TikTok, I'm very grateful to for doing that. Because obviously they can't be a platform without creators creating, and we can't just bank on brand deals, because also half the brands that reach out to me I genuinely go off and research them, or I say I'm not going to do it until you send me a product first and I want to try it.
Yeah, you
And
have
so-
to agree with the
And 50% I'll say no to. So
Yeah.
it's not that I'm just constantly going, oh, brand deal, brand deal, brand deal.
whatever comes along.
No.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the fact that I can say no to those because I'm being rewarded for my normal comedy and content creating without, having to go on stage and do a, open mic or go on tour doing stand up, which is something I will never do.
Okay. Also, like, you've been called the female Ricky Gervais as well.
Yeah, people do say that quite a lot. I think that's just sarcasm and deadpan.
Oh, sarcasm on their part.
No. What? Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm saying.
So just to confirm, sarcasm.
No, on your because you've got sarcasm.
Yeah,
exactly.
Ricky Gervais is sarcastic.
That's
and like quite close to the bone. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's your thing.
No, but I will not be compared to him. But I think it's more facial expressions.
Yeah.
No, I will be compared to him. I love it.
Yeah, I will not be compared to
I will
it.
not be compared to that arsehole. No, I love him. He's my favourite. But loads of people say, "Oh my God, you're like Ricky Gervais."
You are.
I think it's facial expressions. And
I think it's the pauses as well. It's the kind of the timing of things as well.
Nothing to do with the actual content. Let's get that straight.
But equally, like, comedy is all about timing. That's why you've got it so bang on. I was reading, so obviously doing my research. Oh yeah, what is the next shot? Oh, but I was doing my research also.
I can see this
you can see that. But I was. But I'll talk while I'm doing this.
Yeah,
but I was doing my research and. You get people who are in adulation of you. So your comments are, one of them was like, "You're the tonic to my gin in life," or
I wish
something.
I'd seen that comment.
You did. You replied. You went, "Oh, thanks."
Oh yeah.
Like, it's really generic.
I think
response.
I copy and paste. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
And then,
God,
someone goes,
thanks.
"You're the least funny woman I've ever met." Oh, thanks. That's where the sarcasm comes in.
Let me get one of this. So we're doing this one next.
Okay. But occasionally when I get notifications on TikTok, it comes up in my notifications as a comment, but I don't realize they've commented on someone else's comment. So it just says comment, right? And it will say something like, "I'll stop being a fucking twat," or something like that.
I thought you were talking
and
to
I'll
me.
be like, "All right, no worries, we'll do." and then like later on, I'll just be reading a video comments, and then I'll see that someone's like, "God, she thinks she's so great," and someone's like, "Stop being a fucking twat," and then I'm like, "Okay, I will." Okay, I will. And I'm like, "Oh shit! No, I should start replying to comments on my feed, on my notifications."
But do you read
the comments?
But do you read comments? Do you?
I can't.
No.
No. I don't. No, I don't get trolled much. But what I mean is, I can't get through them. Like,
I see what you
so
mean. There's
many.
a lot. Actually,
And then sometimes someone comments on the video from like a month ago, and I go, "God, I haven't seen that for a while." And I click on the video, and there's like 300 comments I've not seen.
Yeah.
Like, there's too many to actually physically get.
Oh God, I totally hear you.
I want.
Oh God, I know what you mean. Like, totally put it there, sister. Oh my God, I met someone on my wavelength. Yeah. Okay, next shot, rum chatter. Okay, so this is to represent
creamy shots.
Creamy shot. Also to represent, because I know you don't like creamy shots, but I thought this one has rum in it. So, which actually you love.
I like the taste of
rum. You like
rum.
the taste of rum.
I hate anything creamy in an alcoholic form.
You don't like Baileys. You don't like all the creamy ones. So cheers. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. You don't have to do it.
Oh no, I'll always try.
Okay.
But it's like I don't like chocolates, like chocolate liqueurs. There's certain things that are just like.
Because it's rich and.
But actually, you know what?
Creamy.
Baileys, I don't mind.
Okay, this smells it smells like kind of tiramisu.
Yeah, it smells chocolatey, coffee.
I've never had this before. Oh, that's actually... So this is Caribbean rum with real dairy cream, vanilla and cinnamon.
Oh, stop.
Oh God, that's actually lovely. Do you like it?
Yes.
No.
You know what that tastes like?
What?
Hot cross bun.
Yeah, now you've said that.
But one of those cinnamon hot cross buns.
Now you've said that, still no.
What?
No, it kind of does in a way. But I think it's lovely. It's spicy. It's got that kind of spicy.
Well, it's cinnamon. That's the spice.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. That's really,
that
really
is
nice.
Delicious.
Okay, so so we're on to the one before last. Okay, so what is I know.
These 3 shots seem to have gone on for
Really
about
quickly.
an hour and a half.
So what is the weirdest? Have you read out the weirdest comment you've ever had?
Yes, the baked bean.
So that is so you have actually done that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was my next question? Hang on, sorry. I'm gonna have to refer to my notes on this one.
Sorry, we've had a bit of strength.
Yeah. So my next one is okay.
Yeah,
So
now
I know.
Now we're gonna get back.
I know.
To
I'm so pro on this. Okay, so what would you say to, because there must be tons of people trying to do what you do, because you ask anyone in schools today, not that I've done it, but you'll say, what do you want to do as a career? And they'll say, I want to be an influencer. I want to be a TikTok star. What would you say to anyone, any young person trying to do what you do?
It's funny because even though I'm a TikTok star,
Which you are.
When I ask Cressy what she wants to be, so this is
So Cressy, your daughter.
This is my 7, almost 8-year-old daughter, and when I ask her, she goes, "It used to be an actress and a doctor,
right?
Both, because neither take up much time. Acting definitely doesn't."
What do you mean it doesn't take? So
I'm being sarcastic.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck me.
Oh God, yeah.
But okay,
God,
so
this has gone downhill, hasn't it? Started off so well and continued, and then it's now, what's happened. But do you feel that you have kind of inspired them, because your story is one not from rags to riches, but it's that sort of thing where you were kind of like, oh, what am I going to do with my time?
Yeah, at 40.
At 40, and then you've suddenly really quickly, because you're only 42 now, aren't you?
For Cressy particularly, because also she has like her favorite creators on YouTube who are both informed. No.
Infrared. I don't know what are you trying to say? How many syllables? Okay.
No, informative. Yeah. Like sometimes can be educational, but really funny at the same time. So her favorite creators on YouTube, she'll watch and then she'll go. And then recently I said, for a 4th time in her life, what do you want to be when you grow up? And she said, I want to be a YouTuber, but a really good one and a funny one, and I want to create sketches. And I was like, okay, that's interesting, because like she's done my sketches, but I've never said to her, right, like, oh, if you want to do this is a great way to do acting. Because I knew she always loved acting. So I never gone, you should do your own. She knows she's got an Instagram account that I manage, but that's purely for her when, she has an acting agent at that age. They can look at her stuff.
She's got an agent, right?
Yeah. So I've never pushed it on her. It's Monty couldn't give 2 shits about that. Doesn't want to, it doesn't want to even be in a video that I do. I go, oh, can you do that? Because he loves performing. He goes, no, thanks. No.
Really? Whereas Cressy seems to really kind of like it.
Is there any video you want me to be in?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so
that's really sweet. That's really sweet.
And Rob's Cressy's godfather, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, next shot.
Anyway.
On that note, Godfather note.
Right, go.
Let's have another responsible shot. Because I'm the responsible Godfather. So how's morale? How are we feeling?
I'm good.
How's morale after we've been laughing for the past, whatever it's been?
It's been great. But
are you feeling like...
I couldn't be happier at midday.
Are you feeling overwhelmed with the amount? No. With the amount, because we've got one left? No. Underwhelmed? What's the whelm factor?
Really pleasantly whelmed.
Okay, you are what? Why does no one say that?
I know.
No one says, it's like ruthless. No one says ruthful. You know what I mean?
You've thought about that before.
I really have.
Loads.
I really have. So the next one we've got is Wignac. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
I don't know either.
It could be Wignac. Wignac?
Yeah, because I can only see Gnac. So I thought it was cognac.
Oh, yeah, it could be, because it looks like a French one. Cidre rose bio. So it is, actually. Cheers.
Cheers.
I know you love your cider. I'm not so big on cider because I've had some bad experiences. This is lovely.
Love cider.
It's like red apples.
Yeah, this is definitely
just like red apples.
Yeah.
Orchard apples, which is probably what it's made from. Yeah.
Come on.
So the last thing I will say is, because we've covered a lot of ground, we've broken a lot of stories. So what have you got coming up now? Where can people find you? Where can people read about you? What have you got coming up next? And not as in like, oh, sometime in the future, but now.
Yeah.
Like, what's your deal?
TikTok. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Well, no,
good.
it really is.
Yeah.
No. So you can see me on TikTok and Instagram for sketches, but I'm also on a TV advert at the moment.
Oh, is it Tiger
Tiger
Sheds?
Sheds is still
I
out there.
love that one.
I know, it is
I
comedic.
really like that.
And that was Chris as well, who
That's
directed
brilliant.
it. He
So
was the
good.
one who got me in the film. And I'm writing 3 different projects, which hopefully you'll be able to see soon. One's very close. I can't say much about one of them because it's right
You're going to be
on
one
the
of those
cusp.
people.
I can't now. I'm not allowed until it's announced.
NDA.
But I haven't got an NDA. Oh, fuck it then.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another writing thing. But yeah, sitcom. We've got an adult animation, not like that. But if you think of South Park meets Family Guy meets, that sort of adult animation.
Like American Dad.
Yeah, but quite sort of
on the
horrific
nose.
In parts.
So almost like South Park.
Yeah, a bit more like South Park.
Yeah.
We are... Yeah, we're in talks with a producer who's got connections with Netflix regarding them wanting adult animation,
amazing.
and we're really hoping to nail that. That's what we're really focused on.
And what would that be called?
That what is that called?
Oh my God. You've really thought about this.
No, we've got a working title, but I can't think of it because I've had a lot of shots.
Can we make one up now?
No, wait, let me think.
Okay.
Of it.
What's the premise? Like, what's it about?
No, I won't go into that.
Okay, good. This is great TV. But what I will say is, so that's happening, but also
it's called sorry. It's called
it should be called sorry.
It's called Star Butts.
Star Butts.
Yeah. Star Butts.
Okay.
B is star.
But
BUTTZ.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good.
Yeah, I do
Star
like
Butts.
that. And but so that's
and you'll know when you see it.
Because you've told me the title. So
no. Why it's called that?
Oh, I see. Because so that's what you're doing, which is brilliant. So what is your TikTok wasn't your kind of like, I just want to do TikTok. TikTok is a means to an end, isn't it? It's a means to something else.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for that because it's my day job and it's what brings me my money. It's what pays for my kids' school fees.
But seriously, absolutely, it does.
It does.
Yeah.
But what I'd love to do every day is get paid for what I do, for what
you don't.
For what I love
you paid
doing.
For this.
Yeah, this is what I want to do every day.
Absolutely.
No.
So
what
you're
I want
coming
to do
on
every
week.
day is get paid for what I love doing, which is acting. Acting's always been my passion, and social media is the closest thing I get to that now by using it as a different medium to perform on. But ultimately, I'd love to get paid to act, theatre, stage, film, TV, whatever, every day. Doesn't need to be fame, fortune, just acting.
Just
every day of my
being
life.
able to make a living from that.
From doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there we have it, folks. There we have it. Let's wind this up. This has been amazing. This has been really, I mean, we know each other really well, but I feel I've learned a lot from today.
It's been the best one ever.
Has this been the best? It's not really a podcast, but show you've been on.
It's genuinely been the best.
Oh
but
my God, I loved it. I know.
To do it with my best mate.
Yeah, this is absolutely
awesome.
Brilliant. So thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
This has been Shoot Your Shot. This has been Clara Batten. You've got to check her out. Subscribe to her TikTok, subscribe to her Instagram, everything, all the channels, and look out for everything that she's doing. It's going to be mega. And it's like this adult
Please
animation.
have me on again. Thank you.
Yeah, well, every week. Of course. Anyway, well, thank you so much. And thank you to the Royal Cocktail Exchange. I can't say that because I've been
Drunk
drinking.
a lot.
I've had a couple of shots, have you seen? Royal Cocktail Exchange in Fitzrovia for having us. This has been amazing.
Yeah, they've been great.
And thank you so much. Cheers. Well, I've still got stuff. Oh my goodness, have you poured out another one?
Yeah.
Did I not do that one? Did I just not do this?
No, I did it.
Right.
Another one.
Cheers,
Love
guys.
you.